didn't know that one could be so easily topped, but to have our 100-year-old building out there, and to ask our town manager what's the front of the building, and he to shrug his shoulders as if he doesn't know while he's looking right at a picture, and then have you all say, don't answer that question. That the front of the building, this is the front of the building with their 12 years. Believe me, that's the front. So if we have in our historic ordinance that you're not to put a parking lot in front of a historic building, I mean, how much more can you lean the developer's way to not agree that the front of the building is the front of the building, and to go to historic review? I mean, you can have difference of opinion of what was cost effective or not, but I don't know how much difference of opinion reasonable people can have of what is the front of that historic building. And the fact that you all won't answer the question or claim that you don't know is about full of hypocrisy as anything I've witnessed here. I've lived in this town for soon to be 56 years at the end of the month. And, you should be ashamed. This could have easily, you spent more with lawyers fighting the idea of this. You claim you didn't have money in the 8 years to simply fix a window, but you got all kinds of money for the lawyers to push a deal through for Echelon. I don't get it. I really don't. You try to tell the story to people from away from here, they don't get it either. Why you've done this whole in-run to prevent the old school Cape Charles from getting a simple hearing of which you know the deck is stacked. I guess is that your time is too valuable to grant them that privilege of having their rights under the town's current ordinances to have this heard in front of the town council? I guess you all have heard enough, haven't you? Seem to act like that. Well, it's just it's pretty pathetic. You could have rallied the town, but you chose a course that benefits the developer, takes historic buildings and recreational opportunities. I wanted to say as well. This past winter, when you went to have sea glass event or any event in the old firehouse, after it gets below 40 degrees, there's sensitive equipment in there that can't be taken out, so you only had half the space you thought of. So we had the largest public indoor space here in this building. Further, in the spring, we had the Krabby Blues Festival, which is a wonderful event. The weather was bad. The artists, all their art was blowing over. They were trying to set up, but a few feet away was the largest indoor publicly owned space in town. Could have easily been used as an anchor building for those kind of events, but no, we made other arrangements before we wanted any public input. And then just recently with the Cape Charles Day, we had inclement weather. We had inclement weather, and could have used this school to anchor the Cape Charles Day event in the park. Ample room to the campus of the floor of that building. But once again, you chose a path that leads to dissension.
Anyone else?